up the stairs here. We'll go to the foyer.
What? Oh, they go up even more?
Yeah. The passage part at the top.
Oh, that's cool. Now I really regret not bringing my drip sticks.
Over here, this is a hidey hole behind the fireplace for storage back in the 30s.
What's this for?
You know, this is so that that creepy guy Bartholomew, he couldn't get in. He was a very, very big nuisance back in the 30s. Probably known as the Bartholomew Killer. No, aka the Horned Lizard.
We got a fireplace outside too.
Yeah.
And more
This is their
stairs.
patio.
Oh, this is their patio.
Yeah, this is the patio. You got room for activity. A nice sitting area. And this, if you wanted to renovate it, you can add like a waterfall feature along with your 30s fireplace over here that Bartholomew actually destroyed in an attempt to break the peace treaty of the 40s. But we're not going to get into that story. That's something for a different day. Come down here, these narrow ass freaking stairs. This is actually the prison cell.
Looks like somebody busted out.
Oh, well, they had a lot of guys in here. There was mutants everywhere.
Really?
Orcs, dark elves. They were bad. They were bad creatures. And actually, there was one dwarf. Dwarfs created the castle. But there was one dwarf that went rogue. His name was Larry. I don't like the name, but his name was Larry. And actually, he used some kind of voodoo magic along with the dark elves to cast a spell on the orcs, and they just became giants, and that's why we have giants, right? But there was actually no guy called Jack. Okay, there was no beanstalk. We'll investigate this again. Go back up these narrow staircases. You know, built for wood nymphs.
Built for what?
Wood nymphs. I don't know what a wood nymph is.
No.
Little fairies.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about gay people either.
it's supposed to nothing.
Yeah, no, it's called the. This was the watchtower. They would sit. Well, one guy would sit up here and just hang out. You know, and this was actually so he can talk to the prison guard that was on the roof. But if the prison guard got shanked from one of Bartholomew's men, he would just stand in the corner. The dude couldn't get his sword in there. Right? He couldn't get his sword in there. You could just ricochet it. So, like, arrows are trying to come through the windows, but no one's really that good back in the day. They didn't have recurve bows. Unless you were standing right there and you were a really good shot, even though orcs don't really do that, but I don't know.
Somebody put a penny in here.
Yeah? It's a lucky penny. The guard who did that put it in there. It's not a penny. It's a gold shilling. Okay?
Okay.
It's a gold shilling. Take this more narrow staircases up. Apparently they had long legs back in the day, which isn't shown on any record book, but still there. You know? Go up this one. Rooftop. You know why they call it rooftops though, right?
No.
It's because Sergeant Rooftop posted by this ladybugs that's been following me around since we left the car. Would post right here, and they actually, sailors that would rowboat down this river back in the day, they would see him standing there like this, right? And they're like, yo, that must be Captain Morgan, and that's why we have a drink. This, let you know, this is actually a little room where they would stick stuff, but they blocked it off because there's probably still stuff in it. You know, like Poseidon's trident, or like they had this one from the dead. You know, Pumpkin Jack, which was a really good guy. He still owes me money. Right here was another prison holding. Two, or was it one? Two, one, because that's two. They didn't build that first. They built this first. But anyway, this is just the shambles. Private Gonzalez over there decided he was going to accidentally drop a magical fireball into the middle and blowing it up. If you want to take a 90-degree turn into that hallway over there, there's another precious piece of history. That was called actually that was just a bedroom.
A bed fits in this?
Huh?
You said a bed fits in this?
And there were small people.
Oh yeah, so
anyway, that bedroom was for the guards that would watch over, actually that was the private's bedroom. Nobody liked it, so. Yep. And we'll continue upwards. Because after the downfall of this beautiful king-crafted 30s castle, they didn't really have anywhere else to go, and it was unusable because of all the radiation from the nuke. Which wasn't an actual nuke, it was more like a magical nuke. So, everybody had magic powers back then. Anyway, they decided to craft this really long and awkward staircase into their new hidey hole up here, which wasn't as brilliant as the other one, but it was just something they can work on, work out of. As you can tell, this was the house of the Lizard King. Yep. This is the Lizard King built this one. Back in the 40s.
excuse me.